Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Dame and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we finally have the map name and a short description for the brand new DLC1 coming to Zombies very soon, or fingers crossed it's coming soon. So if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So somebody has managed to pull one of the actual images from the game. Now I don't think this was from the game files themselves. I think they somehow managed to glitch out their game, which enabled them to get the picture. As you know, we've just had all the characters leaked for DLC1. There's a small glitch right now going on in the game where you can inspect a player and view all the brand new DLC characters. A few people said they were going to be blackout characters, but this new image confirms. I'm not 100% sure of the source of this particular image, but I got this from the Gaming Revolution, so shout out to my boy. But like you can see on the screen right now, we have an image of the brand new 4 characters stood in front of a mansion. Now we already knew we were going to be in a mansion and we pretty much already knew the characters, but we've also now got the map name itself and a small description. I believe it's in French. I've been able to translate it, so I'm going to read it for you now. It reads: Night of the Dead, England, 1912. Relics huntsman Alistair Rhodes, including a pseudo seer, a show cowboy, a retired general and his loyal butler, are invited to participate in a big ball, but no one suspects the horrors that wait for them. So out of this we can take the actual map name, which is going to be Night of the Dead. We've got Blood of the Dead and Night of the Dead now. And also very interesting about this is that it happens in 1912. If you can remember the QA tester from Treyarch that leaked some information about DLC1, he said this was going to be a prequel to the Chaos storyline. But what's very strange about this is I believe the Titanic sunk on 15th April 1912, and this particular map also takes place in 1912. So whenever this map took place, it happened between the time of January the 1st to April 15th, April 12th. So literally within a few months spaces of the actual Titanic, possibly even taking place at exactly the same time. Now these are brand new characters, so we're not sure if they're going to be involved in the Chaos storyline itself, or if they're somehow going to cross over somewhere in future DLCs. But something else to take away from this, just the fact that these images are in game now, whether they're on PC or PlayStation 4 at the minute, it seems like it's going to be very close, and a DLC release date could happen before Christmas. It seems very plausible right now. Now I've done a little bit of research on this and I've tried to find which mansion this could be, or a stately manor home or castle even. As we know, this is going to be taking place in England, which is very cool. I'm from England. I think it's one of the only map that's been in England, so it's very exciting about that. But there are 2 places that I've come up with, and unfortunately with these 2 places I can't find any disasters. If you can remember what Jason Blundell said, he said a lot of these events and maps are going to happen in real life. Of course we had a Titanic that happened in real life. It was a in real life event that actually happened, but I can't find anything in England to do with stately manors and homes that happened in the date around 1912. But we have got a few images on screen now. We've got Hardwick Hall. This house was built in roughly the 16th century and was situated on a hilltop between Chesterfield and Mansfield, overlooking the Derbyshire countryside. Hardwick Hall was designed by a guy called Robert in the late 16th century, and the occupant of the Hardwick was actually the richest woman in England after Queen Elizabeth I. Her house was meant to be conceived to be a conspicuous statement to her wealth and power. Now I don't want to go into too much detail about where it was built and who occupied it. I was trying to look for real life events that happened with this particular castle, and it could not even be this one at all. Again, it was built in the 16th century. If you go to the 19th century, or the time period of the 19th century, not a lot happened. There was no disasters as such, or anything that was noted on Wikipedia at least. Another image we have, or another castle that looks suspiciously like this one, is a castle called Highclere Castle. A few of you may recognize this. This was actually the castle they used for a TV show called Downton Abbey. You may have watched it in the US, but it was a big show here in the UK. This is located in Highclere in Hampshire. It was built again in the 1600s, and the owner was a guy called George Herbert, the 8th Earl of Carnarvon. Again, if we do some research into the time periods of when this map is meant to take place, 1912 to the 19th century, there's nothing really to talk about. There's no major events that went on. I've heard this is going to take place after an after party and after a fire. I've done a lot of research on fires and mansions in England, the UK, Haven't really come up with anything, but these are the best look-alike pictures I can get through to these mansions. But if you guys got any more information on anything that you want to add, or where you think this might take place, be sure to leave a comment in the comment box down below and try and figure out together exactly where we're going to be going for DLC 1. But it is going to be happening in England. It seems to be happening very, very soon, which is going to be awesome. And I am very, very excited to get my hands on this DLC. But anyway guys, you've been awesome. Thank you. Until the next video, it's your boy Dame.